Welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. Today we have a very interesting mixer to take a look at. This is the Kitchenin, and when I first saw it, I was like, this has such an interesting look and design to it. I really wanted to try it out. This is a 5.3 quart, 400 watt, all metal mixer. And it has an attachment hub that takes a universal attachment hub. The design on this is so unique. I'm so anxious to try this baby out. So join me and let's give this mixer the old Amy Learns to Cook test and review. So I want to take this opportunity to thank Kitchenin for sending this so we could take a look at it. I saw this mixer on Amazon and I was like, look at that mixer. That is such a unique design. You don't really see stand mixers manufacturers going outside of the common sort of look and feel of a mixer. This mixer is quite unique. It has a base that's just like an open base, I would say. It has the digital on here. I think this is really interesting. And it has a handle on the bowl. When I saw this, I was like, this is so cute. It comes in a few different colors. This is the orange, but it comes in black. It comes in a blue color that kind of looks like a teal. I think this mixer is pretty interesting. I think if you want a conversation piece for your counter, this is definitely a conversation piece for your kitchen. So thank you, Kitchenin. I'm going to put links down in the description if you want to take a look at this mixer. Let me get this thing out of the box and we'll start our review. Okay, so the mixer's out of the box. First up, you get a little owner's manual, classic owner's manual, how to operate it. Okay, so here's the mixer. So in fact, this is a metal mixer because here's the whisk. You got the, this part of the whisk is all metal. You have a nice heavy dough hook. This dough hook is all stainless steel. Sweet. So to lift the mixer, there's a little lever right here and you lift the mixer up. This is our paddle. This too is metal. So we're looking at the overall look and feel. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at the fit, the finish, how I feel about this mixer as a cook. Also, we're going to be whipping cream. We're going to be making cookies with a paddle, and we're going to make pizza dough with the dough hook. So first up, the bowl is a stainless steel bowl and it has a metal handle. This is metal. This is metal. Everything in here is metal. This is a full metal mixer. It has a very interesting look and feel, and I give it to Kitchenin because a lot of makers aren't really going outside of the box in terms of a stand mixer. A lot of them use the traditional look. It does have that traditional look of a planetary, but look at this thing. It is really funky. I really think if you want something that's unique, different to put on your counter, to use in your kitchen, in terms of a stand mixer, a planetary, this is it, right? So we have electronic control over here. You push it on, and then you're going to, is 8-speed mixer. To increase the speed, you just hit, yeah. So it's not like a button that goes, you just hit it forward and it goes to the next speed up. And you just hit the button to turn it off. Of course, I was doing that backwards. So the rumor is this says it is a universal hub, and I don't exactly know what that means, but someone asked a question on the Amazon and the manufacturer did answer saying it does take KitchenAid attachments. So,
and that is metal. That's not
plastic. It is metal. So I have the KitchenAid meat grinder. We're going to go ahead and put it on here. We're going to go ahead and put this back on. If I can see on the other side of this.
You're doing good. Yeah, fits.
Appears to fit on there. So
now, see if it works.
And I do see that it's working.
Looks good to me.
So it appears that it will take KitchenAid attachments. Now we're only using this one right now. I don't have any meat to grind, but it's on there, it's spinning. It looks like it takes it. So for the uniqueness of this mixer, I give it a thumbs up on the overall look and feel. If you want something that's really going to be a showstopper in your kitchen that people are going to go, is that a stand mixer, right? This is about one of the most unique mixers I've seen, the planetary mixers for the house, for residential. So, wow, I think it's adorable. I'm loving it so far. So the overall look and feel to me, this is like funky all the way, right? I love it. Okay, so I have 2 cups of heavy cream. This is half full, so it's half a quart. We're going to go ahead. All this has been chilled. So my boo chilled the bowl, chilled the whip, and obviously this is chilled.
Sure.
So we're going to go ahead and put this in. Okay, let me put a little powdered sugar in here to sweeten it up. I'm going to have butter in a second. Looking pretty good.
Ooh.
Ooh, look at that. Very nice.
But as you know, we cannot confirm that it's
Yeah.
actually been cleaned until official by me.
Okay, come confirm this, Eric.
Ain't wrong to confirm.
You want me to be nice, Boo?
It smells like whipped cream. It tastes like whipped cream, but does it feel like whipped cream?
I don't know. Tell me.
Feels like whipped cream.
It gets a thumbs up. So we're making my thin lemon cookies. I'll put a link up here and down there to the full recipe. These cookies are fantastic. We're using the paddle attachment. So I have a stick of butter in here, and I'm going to go ahead and put some sugar, and we're going to cream this sugar and butter together. Usually it takes 3 or 4 minutes to do that. Let me give it a little scrape. This is not a huge recipe. Some recipes have like 2 sticks of butter. This just has 1. I'm going to add an egg. Scrape it real quick. Ooh, it looks nice and fluffy. I'm gonna go ahead and scrape it real quick. It's nice and fluffy. Look at that.
Ooh.
Ooh. So I'm gonna put our lemon in here. I have lemon extract. I have fresh squeezed lemon juice. Ooh. And I have the zest of a lemon. If you like nice lemon flavor, this is it, right? And I have my dry ingredients over here. So I have salt, baking powder, baking soda in the flour. Go ahead and give that a little stir. You turn this down a little bit so it doesn't fly all over the place. I'm going to go ahead and put the flour in. Woo! I have to get used to the handle because I'm not used to having to hit a button. Ooh, nice. Okay. So one thing I can say is the motor is really quiet. I think that's just the DC motor on it. It just hums.
And the gearing, I mean, you don't really hear anything.
Yeah, you don't really hear anything. I think that's really great. Some people are really sensitive to like loud machines, and this is definitely not one. Did a great job. So here's our dough. It did get all the way down to the bottom. I did have to scrape it a few times, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Awesome. I really liked it. It seemed really smooth. Yeah, I think it did a great job. Okay, our final test is we're going to make pizza dough this time because I'm in the mood for pizza, right? So I got the dough hook on here. I'm going to put some warm water in here. I'll put a link to this down in the description. We got some yeast. I'm using some SAF instant yeast. And we can put some sugar. Since we're using instant yeast, we just go for it, right? We have some olive oil. Give that a little stir. I got some flour here. I'm gonna put salt in the flour. Let's rock and roll. I did catch some of the flour up on this dough.
Yeah, it's got a ridge. It makes it really hard. If they could have done that.
It does keep it from climbing the hook, but also I probably should have just put it in there with the thing down. So I'm going to let this knead for about 6 minutes and we'll be back. Initially I put it on a 3 because I thought 2 was a little slow, but then I thought 3 was a little fast. So I slowed it back down to a 2. It's been purring along for like 9 minutes. The head is bobbing a little bit, but it's not getting hot.
It's not hot. It's not getting stuck.
And it's very quiet. I can tell you the DC motor, this is one of the quietest mixers that I've ever used, aside from that commercial brand. But this mixer is pretty quiet, amazingly quiet. So let me take this out. This is really nice pizza dough. Wow, it feels really nice. It did a great job kneading it. It's perfectly hydrated because when I squeeze it, I feel a little bit of the wetness. Wow. This dough is really nice. It kneaded it. It did a great job. The only issue is it's slightly bobbed on the head, but it wasn't bad. It was really quiet, really smooth sounding. It was actually one of the most quiet mixers that I've ever used.
But it wasn't a power issue. It might have been more of a speed issue. For some reason, the second and third speeds weren't ideal for dough, but maybe for batters they are.
Yeah.
But it never lost power. It never got stuck.
No. Seemed like 2 was slightly too slow, 3 was slightly too fast, but when I moved it back to 2, it did a great job. Now, I don't know if I would make like multiple batches and big heavy doughs with it. I wouldn't really do that, but if you're an occasional bread maker, you make pizza dough, cookies, whipped cream, stuff like that, it's a fun mixer. So cooks, this is the Kitchenin Stand Mixer. Really unique design on this. I'm gonna love this mixer because it, you know, people come in and they see a standard stand mixer look, and you look at this and it's like, wow, that is really, really funky. I like it. It's very unique, and I'm really glad to have it. So we're gonna be making some cookies and we're gonna be making some pizza. And we're going to really enjoy it. So thank you for joining me. Thank you, Kitchenin, for sending the mixer. I'll put links to this mixer down in the description. One of the things I can tell you, when this mixer first came out, it sold out. And so I've had it here for a couple weeks waiting because they resupplied. So they are resupplied on Amazon, and that's how popular this little mixer is, because it completely sold out the first time around. So yeah, if you want to take a look at it, links are in the description.